At 145 for the Bee Diggers, Bryce.
Okay, and welcome to University High here, northwest of Greeley. We're out here in the dark. We're down at the middle school where they do their wrestling. So, University Bulldogs against the Brush Bee Diggers.
For the Bee Diggers, we'll have a lineup.
We're just saying the lineup over the PA system.
At 182,
we'll start off with heavyweight. No wrestler for the Bee Diggers, so we'll forfeit that. And then our first match will be Austin Curtis going against Clay Alexander. Austin going at 106 pounds for the Bee Diggers. And no wrestler for the Bee Diggers at 113. It'll be Anthony Burala picking up a forfeit win for University. And Colin Cole will go against Tanner Strassheim at 120 pounds. No wrestler for the Bee Diggers at 126. Josh Anderson at University will pick up the forfeit win. Then we got 132. Caleb Cox will take on Josiah Shapiro. And at 138, it'll be Oswaldo Nunez against Jacob Dieterle. And at 145, Bryce Thomas takes on Joel Martinez. 152, Brush's Ricky Mendez will go against Samuel Custer. Again, 3 straight forfeits here on the roster. Wyatt Fowl at 160, Nick Wellen at 170, and Chase Barnett at 182. Thomas Metlin will wrestle Nick Murphy at 195, and Isaac D. Herrera will take on Trevor Ballou for the last match of the night. Okay, and there's the forfeit going to University, so the Bee Diggers will be down 6-0 going into the 106-pound match.
For the Bulldogs,
it's Jacob Bird that picked up the win. We'll kick it off here at 285. Okay, Clay Alexander.
At 113 for Brush Bee Diggers, we'll have Austin Curtis.
And for the Bulldogs, it'll be Austin Curtis at 113. Let's move him up there. And Bee Diggers will be down 12-0 as we go into the 113-pound class on the team side. The 113-pounders check in. And while they do that, how about that? The starting lineups brought to you by Equitable Savings and Loan. Proud to be Northeastern Colorado's hometown savings and loan with locations in Fort Morgan, Sterling, and Brush. They're available 24/7 for your banking needs. We're underway. Curtis going against Anthony Varala. Bee Diggers in their Cardinal singlet with white slashes and gold stripes up the legs. Varala in a Penn State-looking uniform with the white belt and blue all over. And there's a nice shot in there by Curtis. Got a single leg. He's picking it up, pushing across the mat, sets him down on a hit. Then trying to work up, and there's a takedown. Bee Diggers scoring their first points of the year here in Colorado anyway. Had a great tournament last weekend. Oh, a nice little tilt coming from Curtis. Lost his hold. Varela gets to his feet. Curtis will bring him down, but he'll be out of bounds over towards University's bench. There to our left, the Bee Diggers right in front of us to our right. Varela will be in a down position. Yeah. Curtis, Varela with a stand-up. Curtis tried to throw that arm bar to the tilt. It couldn't hold him, so there will be an escape to Varela. Like 2-1. Minute gone here in the first period. Curtis gets caught in a loose front headlock. They work for that inside control. Here comes a headlock from Varela. Curtis gets behind him. Varela gave up on the headlock. Now he's got a front headlock. Curtis goes in on a single leg. Sucking it in, stepping over, gets in a double leg position. And just about to pick up his takedown. He'll pop out the backside. It'll be another takedown for Curtis. He'll go up 4-1. 28 seconds left in the first period. A little stack move by Curtis. Varela bellies down from that. Get a little cross face with the left arm by Curtis. Going for a cross face cradle. He's lifted and driving. He picks it up and over Varela goes. Curtis going for the pin. 11 seconds left. He'll get 2 points out of this. Only going to give him 3? Yeah, 2. Make it 6-1, and Varela's going to get an escape. And make it 6-2 at the end of the second period. Choice goes the Beet Diggers' way. And Curtis taking the down position to start second period. Varela in on the left side. Curtis tries to set out and sort of buck him over the top. Varela does a good job of working the ankle. They're 2-on-1. Now back to the ankle again. On the right side, Curtis gets him a little high, trying to pop out there. Gets him a single leg position, caught underneath. Now it goes to the double. Driving in, Varela with a power half on her, trying to work that. But Curtis hanging on to that single leg. Varela getting a little better position. And Curtis still driving around. He's going to pop out the backside for a reversal. He'll be up 8-2. Curtis relentless on it. Starts that move. He just kept going after it. Yeah, he's working a tight waist. Working away from us. Stay a little parallel now. Hit a cross face. Just got an arm tied up underneath. Reaches over the top. And now there's Varela put his knee near his ear and he's on his back. Nice cradle. Curtis slapped it on there, but didn't get a 2 count. And come back with a cross face again. Working at 2-on-1 on that right wrist. Reaches for a half. Keeps him broken down. Now he'll throw the cross face in with the left hand again and going for that cross face cradle. So he may have it locked up. He'll tighten it up and pull Varela into him. And over he goes. Curtis picking up some back points. Varela got his elbow out there and kicked out of that. They're going to give him 3 near fall points this time. That'll make it 11-2 with 10 seconds left here in the second period. Oh, a little iron cross by Curtis. He's going for the pin, and there it is. Austin Curtis. 6 points for the Beet Diggers. Makes it 6-12 on the team side. And that comes only 41 seconds, or 39 seconds left in the second period. Good job. So 3-11 pin there. Pretty nice. What'd I say? Anyway, 3-minute pin. Okay, Colin Cole going against Tanner Strassheim. Strassheim in on a shot. Cole out to the side, hooks ahead, grabs an ankle, jumps over and gets a 2-point takedown. Working from the right side. Gets that head lever in there. His power ride with the left hand. He throws a hammerlock back on Strassheim. Throws him over and gets him chest to chest. He's teed out to the front. Can't quite hold him there. And there's a couple of counts. A reverse headlock almost in there. Has that right arm tied up. A little chin in the collarbone. He's Cole teed out on his toes, cranking on that pin hold. And there it is. Colin Cole puts him away at 44 seconds of the match. The figure's tied up here. It's going to be a tough duel with all the forfeits for each side. The Beet Diggers now are tied up 12-12. They'll go right in the hole again, make it 12-18. Josh Anderson's going to pick up a forfeit win and 6 points.
In the 132.
Yeah, that'll move us up to Caleb Cox.
And for the University Bulldogs, Elijah Gutierrez.
Elijah with 2 L's, a I, J-H-A. That's interesting spelling. Caleb coming off of 8 wins last weekend. As did Colin Cole. Both of them suffered a loss. Okay, we're set to go here to 132. And we go ear to ear. Cox tries to shoot in. He's caught in the front headlock. Work over to the near edge. Cox will back out of bounds and they'll have to restart. Caleb right in on a single leg, lifts it up. Heel trips him down for 2. Now works up a good tight waist, chops that far arm. Elijah Gutierrez on the bottom in the blue. Cox on the top with the Cardinal singlet. Brush over the back. And there's a little arm bar to tilt by Cox. They get some turn. There's a 2 count and some more. The referee's still counting. I don't know if they got 3 out of that. Yes, he did. And Cox up 5-0 as he works from the top. Still have over a minute to go here in the first period. Cox works over to the left side. And he's got the tilt set up, that kind of suicide tilt, but Elijah rolls through that. And Cox set an arm bar there on the left side, reinforced underneath. Kick the leg back. Not sure what he's going to do with that. Now he's going to come up, set an arm bar on the left arm, that cross face in there. I was trying to get the leverage there, step out and run that arm bar. He's got locked up. Gutierrez did a pretty good job fighting it off from one way, and Cox goes the other way with a half Nelson. Got the arm locked up. He's got the 3-0 fall and a pin. 1 minute, 38-second pin for Caleb. It was tied up, 18-18.
Rush, Oswald Nunez, and for the Bulldog, Jacob Dearly.
Oswaldo Nunez coming off a real bad fracture of his forearm earlier this year. And he's come back from that, and he also wrestled 8-1 down at Rio Rancho. He's in on a single leg. They come up in a bear hug and a lateral drop, and right to his back goes Dieterle. And Oswaldo going for the pin. Dieterle bops out of there, and Oswaldo will let him loose. The 5-1 score for Oswaldo Nunez with the takedown. He tries that again, and Dieterle fought that off. Now Oswaldo down on a single leg, lifts him up high, comes back with a cross body, and puts him down. For another 2-point takedown. Make it 7-1. Now he's got him tilted over on his back. And we'll pick up a couple more near fall points. Oswaldo working from the top right here's the near edge. Up to the side of the cross face. Locks up a cradle using those long arms. And, he's doing a suicide cradle. Don't do that, Oswaldo. And Oswaldo trying to drag him back in. Gutierrez working the edge. He's right on the line. Oswaldo inside. And Gutierrez breaks out of that cradle, and they'll end up out of bounds. There's really nowhere to go with that one. 48 seconds left here, first period. Oswaldo in on the left side. Switch temp by Dieterle. Jacob Dieterle here at 138 pounds. Oswaldo sets up his tilt again, trying to suicide it over, and over goes Dieterle. And he's giving up back points. I don't know if they just get a 2 count out of that, a couple 3-2 counts. Well, they're going to give him 3 near fall points out of that. That's going to make it 12-1 with 15 seconds left. Here comes a cradle again by Nunez. He's pulling him back. 8 seconds left. And going for the pin out of the cradle, Dieterle kicking hard. This has him locked up in a tight cradle. And Dieterle's going to give up another 3 points. We have to go to the official score. He's saying 15-1. And that's what I got on my scorecard. And this will take the down position. And he does a little Granby roll, pops out. Dieterle tries to throw a leg in, but he's on his back. Just popping out of there was Oswaldo. And he's going to get an escape and a 2-point near fall. That'll be the match. That didn't take very long. And a 2-point near fall is going to make it 17-1. Tech
For
fall.
the Beat Diggers, Bryce Thomas.
We'll put the Beat Diggers in the lead, 23-18 on the team side. We'll have Bryce Thomas headed out here right now. No times for breaks here because Bryce is shaking hands, and we're underway. Taking on Joel Martinez here at 145. Bryce giving up a little bit of weight. They were hand fight. And on the Bulldog, on the blue mat with some white and silver trim. As they go forehead to forehead, just feeling each other out. Bryce did fairly well this weekend down at Rio Rancho. And a nice little ankle pick there by Martinez. And Thomas stands up, peels away, so no takedown, still no score. Minute gone, first period. Martinez hooked up a pretty good single leg, but Bryce kicked out of that. Now Martinez coming in for a single. Thomas trying to hit a crossface, fight it off with an ankle pick. He's getting stretched out. Now he gets crossface in there. Martinez grabbing that single leg, driving it around, and he throws Thomas over the top. And I think it's going to come out on top with a 2-point takedown. Bryce right up, kicks out, and gets the escape. 25 seconds and counting here in the first period. Go forehead to forehead. Arms stretched way out there for a moment. Back ear to ear, tie. Martinez up 2-1. Martinez with a shot. Bryce trying to work it off, fight it off there with a push to the head. And he does a big sprawl, but Martinez just shoots in the, gets another takedown just right before the period ends. Be 4-1 for the University Bulldog wrestler. It's his choice. He'll defer it. Bryce gets set on the bottom. Quick stand up by Thomas, trying to run away. And Martinez brings him back to the knee. Got away with locked hands there. And Bryce trying to run away. And Martinez breaks him down over towards the Beat Digger edge of the mat. Bryce couldn't kick away there. Now he'll stand up, try to mule kick out of there. Martinez grabs the legs. And now throws a crossface. Thomas stands up, trying to peel away. And Martinez has a leg. He'll get back up in a little better riding position. He's trying to get out there and get a bow and arrow cradle or something going. And he's got it locked up on Thomas. And Thomas up on her knee for a moment. And over he goes. He rolls through it. He's got Martinez on a hip. And he's going to get the reversal. He sets up his half Nelson, crossface. And Robert Martinez is going to go over. It's going to be 4-3. With Martinez in the lead for University. There's the wrestler trying to keep that head high. There's Thomas trying to put a half Nelson in there on him. Trying to work out to the side. Wrestle down there looking so he didn't get a hold of the headgear. And now come back a little spiral right. Nice switch attempt by Martinez. Bryce does a good job of staying with him. Martinez in the set out, and Bryce is going to get nailed for locked hands. Very obvious, and we'll stop it here. Award another point to Martinez. That'll make it 5-3. 15 seconds left, or 16 seconds left in the period. Oh, a little spladle-looking attempt here, banana split. It didn't work for Bryce. He hangs on. He'll survive through the third period. It's 5-2 for Martinez. Be his choice. Martinez has settled down on the bottom. Bryce in on the right side, moves over to the left. Martinez stands up, hooks up a single, and he's going to pop it down and get that bow and arrow cradle going again, or trying to. And there's a 2-point reversal awarded to Martinez. 7-3 now for the University wrestler. And he's working the near arm and tight waist. Thomas kind of bunched up there on his knees. There's 20 left here in the third period. Thomas going to work the wrist. Martinez, trying to stack him up. Bryce is way high on his knees and chop that near arm. Now he's going for a three-quarter Nelson look. Bryce stands up, faces him. He's going to get an escape. They'll make it 7-4 as they go on their feet inside the last minute. They pummel for inside control, hanging foreheads. Bryce leaning hard on Martinez. Martinez snaps him down and uses that momentum to get the takedown. Bryce was pushing just a little bit too hard, and he snapped his head down, spun around behind him, and got the takedown. Now here comes that three-quarter Nelson look again by Martinez. And Bryce trying to fight that off. It's almost turned into like a iron cross or that. But he gives up on that. And inside of 5 seconds to go in the match, 9-4 for the University wrestler. Yes, Bryce bases out, and that'll be the match. The University's way. Trying to score 9-4 for the University. And so that's going to make it close here. 23-41. All right, Ricky Mendez here at 152 going against Samuel Custer. And they're shaking hands already, too. So have to catch up with our sponsors when we get a little time. So Ricky Mendez going for the Beat Diggers. All of them seem to be in the same singlets. The blue with the white belt for University. Beat Diggers. Digger uniform. Nice little throw by Mendez. Catches a single leg. And he's trying to work that single leg and now try to stack up his opponent. Pops it out. He's going to get a takedown out of this on the Custer. Almost had him stacked up. He's out working the far side. Trying to throw legs in there now. Legs and a half. Double grapevine. And he's working a half Nelson in there off of that. Picked up a 2 count. Keeping that hold now. He's kicking the legs free, trying to get out to the side. Run that half. He does. Cranks him over. Mendez going for the pin. And Samuel Custer did a good job of bridging, but he's locked up pretty tight. The official Needs a flashlight down there because he's stuck. And there's the pin. Big pin win for the Beet Diggers by Ricky Mendez. How about that? A 115 pin for Ricky. Beet Diggers racking up the pins. 26-21 on the scoreboard. Now the Beet Diggers will pick up 3 forfeits here. Wyatt Fowle, Nick Wellen, and Chase Barnett at 160, 170, and 182. With 2 matches to go in this duel. It's going fast. How about Buildings by Design? They have the experience to complete your project from start to finish. Get the quality you deserve in your building by starting your build project right. Start with Buildings by Design.
The 182s, we have Fort Rush, Chase Barnett, and
we've got Western Engineering Consultants. They provide civil engineering services from aviation, municipal, commercial, and residential clients located in Colorado. Western Engineering is invested and involved in the communities that they work in. They want to wish good luck to all the athletes that compete this year. And Nick Wellen gets set to see his forfeit win. That's Thomas Metlin out there. Sorry. I was looking at commercials. Still 21 for University. But Beet Diggers now lead it 47-21. Thomas Metlin taking on Nick Murphy here at 195. For the Bulldogs, Murphy. Metlin's a real light 195 pounder. Murphy looks like he's headed to the 195. Murphy is senior. And Metlin tie up. Tries a little duck under. Metlin tries to pop him down. Murphy drives Metlin over. Metlin tried to pop over his top, and Murphy's going to get the takedown. And Metlin popping out the backside. Kicks free, and he's going to get a reversal to tie it up. 2-2. And Metlin working from the top. Taking a 2-on-1 bust the opponent forward. That's Murphy. They work for wrist control. Murphy trying to peel those wrists off and crawl forward. And Metlin hooks him up in the crossface. Murphy stands up, hooks up a single leg, trying to pop out of there. Minute plus to go here in the first period. Tied up 2-2. Murphy will push away and push Metlin clear across the mat and out of bounds and pick up a 1-point escape. They'll put Murphy in the lead. So they'll get ear to ear again. Murphy has his hairnet on. In a black knee pad and a white one on the other leg. And Thomas Metlin shoots in on a single leg. Big sprawl by Murphy. Get over to the edge. Metlin lifts him up. He's right at the edges. He's going to get the takedown and the lead. Nice job staying with it there by Thomas Metlin. That'll put him up 4-3. He'll be out of bounds. They're back to the center. 19 seconds left here in the first period. Thomas moves in on the right side. Moves over to the left, grabs the arm. Murphy bunched up underneath. Metlin busts him down. Trying to get a wrist back here on the left side. He gets a cross face on the right side. And we'll hit the second period. Metlin in the lead, 4-3. Metlin's choice. He's going to defer. Murphy wants neutral. They'll go on their feet here in the second period at 195. Murphy was messing with his knee pad. The referee blew the whistle. He stopped it, let him play with his knee pad. Now they're underway. Metlin down on a single leg. Good hard cross face by Murphy. That one hanging on to the single leg, still driving with it. But Murphy with a bear hug to the top. The Medlin sags out of that and has a reversal. That'll put him up 6-3, and he's picking up back points. He's kind of got him stacked up with a half Nelson. Now he's walking it over, trying to get chest to chest. Murphy trying to roll through it. Medlin going for the pin, and there it is. Oh, man. The little guy won that one. It's the big, strong guy. Oh, how about that? That comes at 2:42.
For Beat Digger, Isaac DeGuerrera.
How about that? Another big point. That'll make it 53 for the Beat Diggers to 21. And our last match tonight will have Isaac DeGuerrera against Trevor Ballou. Isaac going here at 220. I don't think he was quite that big. Did some great job on the line for the Beat Diggers in the football season. See circle. Banging foreheads. Fumbling hard. Beat Diggers going forfeit at 285. No wrestler there. And it's a shot by Ballou. He'll go out of bounds when we start. Get a little talking to by the official. And grab hands. Now go back to ear tie. Heel trip attempt by Ballou. Isaac stayed tied up with him. He's made some great tackles in that football season. He can get in on one hit. He's giving up a little size maybe here at 220. And work forehead to forehead over to the left edge of the mat towards the University. Circle in. Stand at ear-to-ear tie. And about 30 seconds left here in the first period. The wrestling here in the shadows with this dark mat light. Oh, not a good job by Isaac to adjust his headgear, but he sprawled away and he's almost ready to pick up a takedown, but they run out of room on the edge. They'll head back to the center. Still no score. With 10.6 seconds left here in the first period. And we'll go ear to ear. And we'll head to the second period. No score. Beat Diggers lead the duel 53-21. And Ballou wants to go in the neutral positions. There's a nice tackle attempt, and Isaac Morales puts him down. But they're going to give him a takedown. I thought they were going to stay out of bounds, but he just shot in there, got a tackle around the waist, drove him over on his back, right at the far edge over by the University bench. And they get a little blood time here with the takedown to Isaac DeGuerrera. First points of the match. Coach Cox and Quinlan out there. Talking it over. And of course, we'll have wrestling for you tomorrow night, too, as Weld Central invades the Digger Dome. Weld Central Rebels will take on the Beat Diggers at 6:30. Hope everybody in Brush will show up. Should be a good match. Weld Central's got some good kids. Should be another tough matchup in the Patriot League. Getting a lot more coaching than we are working on the blood over on the far side. We'll mention some of our sponsors like Stubbs Gas and Oil. Make Stubbs your gas and oil stop when you're headed out of town, or try out their lunch, snacks, fishing licenses, of course their gas. Find everything you need at low prices. Stubbs Gas and Oil. Oh, they waved off that takedown, I guess. See him signal it, but it's 0-0 on the scoreboard, so that one could have gone either way. So take away that takedown of Isaac's. Got more blood time coming here. As we were talking about Stubbs Gas and Oil. Find everything you need there at low prices. Stubbs Gas and Oil in Wiggins. Just as you take that turn to Greeley, just go to the next exit and pop into Stubbs. Maybe I should shine my flashlight out there so we can help him find the blood marks. This thing's not very bright, so I don't think it'll help much. Okay, now they're ready to go. Bouncing around. Still not even tied up. There's a shot by Ballou. Now reshot by Isaac. Yeah, there's Ballou with a single leg shot. Isaac's got him around the waist, and Isaac pops out, and now he's going to get a takedown. He's got Ballou tried to turn him. He's way out of bounds. If Isaac kept his feet in bounds, now he'll be out of bounds, and they'll have to restart. So we'll give Isaac back that 2-point takedown. Just came in the second period. There's 1:09 left and a little more blood time here. Looks like Ballou must have cut his nose a little bit there when Isaac took him down the first time. They kind of come together there head to head. State Farm Insurance. When you're looking for someone to walk you through your insurance world, turn to the office of Greg Mullen in downtown Brush. Home, auto, life, health. State Farm Insurance is here for you and your family. Give Greg Mullen or staff a call today at 842-4555. It's 842-4555. That's State Farm Insurance. And Cargill Meat Solutions. Cargill is committed to feeding the world in a responsible way by reducing environmental impact and continuously improving their products and processes. Learn about Cargill's story of commitment at www.cargill.com. And one of my favorite places, B&B Appliance. When you're shopping for new appliances, shop the best appliance store in Fort Morgan. B&B Appliance carries a full and complete line of Whirlpool appliances and will help you find your perfect fit. B&B Appliance in downtown Fort Morgan. And Transwest Chevrolet Buick, serving northeastern Colorado. They're now located in Fort Morgan and Sterling. Have a great selection of new and used vehicles. Stop by and take a test drive. That's Transwest Chevrolet Buick. Okay. Got a little stop here. The clock may run a little too, or didn't get started. I think it was at 1:09. Now they got it at 10:04 or 1:04. Okay. Oh, I see what he's did. They give him back his 2 points. And Isaac working from the top, up 4-0 now. And little arm pinch. Yeah, nice job by Rare. A couple of cross faces. Now a cross face going for a cross face cradle. Trying to pop that elbow and get that left arm cross face. Grab an ankle. And work to the near side and crunch down, and I bet we've got some more blood coming here. Okay. 40.5 seconds left here in the first period. We've bled a lot more than we've wrestled. So we add back that 2-point takedown in the first period. It's just 4-0 for Isaac D. Herrera. And the official looking for blood on Isaac. And Coach Quinlan run over and got a little spray, wiped him down. Well, they're still cleaning up the mat here on the near side now. How about Morgan Community College? Find out why Morgan Community College is the best choice for your higher education. Visit MCC online. That's www.morgancc.edu or stop by the campus for a personal advising session. MCC, here to help you imagine, believe, and achieve your goals. Okay. I think we're about ready to go back to work here. The last match of the night. It's going to take longer than all the rest of them. Isaac D. Herrera taking on Trevor Ballou. And D. Herrera working from the top. Trying to break Ballou down. 32 seconds and counting. And he rolls him over, snaps him back, and Ballou, no, he's not going to get out of there because Isaac popped up. Well, he was completely free, but Isaac come back, caught him in a front headlock. Ballou now in a single leg. And Isaac would give up on that. Now Ballou picks up a single leg. They bust out of bounds, and Ballou's going to be down again. Got his earmuffs down, clear down on his neck with his eyes covered up, and University coach thought maybe he should have got at least a point out of that. That's Easton Ramirez, their coach. All the coaches looking damper tonight with ties and long sleeve shirts. Yeah, they're looking for blood again. This has got great eyes because, boy, it's dark out there. He's still seeing the blood on the mat. How about Ingmar Phillips Insurance? Looking to find insurance for your car, home, or even for you? Give him a call. Talk to Dale down at Ingmar Phillips Insurance with two locations, actually. You can't see him at both of them. He's down in Brush. And they also have an office in Fort Morgan. They can help you with your home, car, health, or life insurance questions or provide a quote. Ingmar Phillips Insurance. And Ehrlich Toyota East. Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Ehrlich Toyota East in Fort Morgan will fit you into a car or truck of your choice, serving all of northeastern Colorado. Okay, now we're set to go. And Isaac lifts Ballou up, dumps him down, and he's out to the side. Ballou working towards the edge. And finally head to the third period. We did have a second period. 2 points in each period. Sorry about that. And it'll be Isaac's choice. He'll take it down. And Isaac, quick stand up, trying to peel away. He just circles out, gets the escape. 5-0 for Isaac. Now they go ear to ear. Forehead to forehead. Wrist tying out there. Isaac will back away, adjust his headgear. Last time, Ballou tackled him, but Isaac was lucky he was out of bounds. Now they stay going forehead to forehead. 1:15 and counting left. Trevor Ballou with big chunks of cotton sticking out of both nostrils. So he shoots in a little fake by Isaac, and he's going to come around and pop Ballou counter shot and got caught shooting without nothing there. Isaac dumped his head down, walked around behind. Now he's working a half Nelson, driving it over. Ballou goes, and he's bridging hard, but he's flat for the pin. kind of a brutal match out there with Isaac D. Herrera really doing a great job of taking it to his opponent. Well, let's take a 3-minute timeout, and we'll come back and wrap up the matches here on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.
Then we was out here in the Bulldog Gym.
Okay, welcome back. Beat Diggers win it by a bunch. I forgot to write the final score down.
59-21.
59-21. That's all I had to do was add a little bit.
Yep.
But I went to Brush High School for a couple of years. How you doing, Coach?
Good, really good. It's nice to, wrestle back here in Colorado and, have some fans here watching us. So it was a good victory for our kids, get some confidence going into another tough match tomorrow night and get the first league duel out of the way and pick up the win for that. So that's always good.
And this is head coach Aaron Quinlan. And he's got a pretty good team out there, looks like.
Yeah, absolutely. We got a good mix of seniors, juniors, sophomores, and a couple freshmen sprinkled in there. And, those guys have been wrestling really hard at practice and, running in the mornings every morning at 6 a.m. So they're ready to go and itching for competition every day. As you can see, we go out here and, go to it right away and make sure there's no questions in the matches.
There's a couple of matches that look like maybe you'd have your hands full, but guys were in shape and really went after them.
Yep, absolutely. These guys are definitely hungry and excited for the season, and so far have been working their butts off and winning some tough matches and making sure we're getting the falls. So, there's no chance to give up any points there.
Yep. Well, your first victory was you gave up forfeit to start it.
Yep.
Austin Curtis come win 2 forfeits, actually, at 106 in heavyweight. Then at 113, Austin Curtis at 311-10.
Yep. And, Austin's one of our freshmen there. He's working on getting down to 6s, but until then he's going to be at 13s. And, he's really shown us a lot of good things, and it's good to see him get out there and get a varsity victory for us this week.
That's cool. And, of course, Colin Cole, you're doing what you expect of him.
Yep, absolutely.
Second pin.
Yep, Colin's hitting on all cylinders right now. Had a great week last week down in New Mexico, and, same things are happening down here.
Yeah, you want to get Tanner Strassheim, and if I remember right from last year, he's a pretty tough little wrestler.
I believe so, but, Colin's ready to go from the get-go and, goes out there and finishes matches right away.
And Josh Anderson picked up the forfeit to 126. And Caleb's up at 132. He looks pretty good there.
Yeah, he does. We're feeling him out, feeling other guys out across the state, seeing if 26 or 32 feels better for us. And so we'll be here for a week or two, and then, if it works out, stay there. If not, then we'll drop back down to 26s.
And he took on Elijah Gutierrez and pinned him at 138. And Oswaldo, he's fun to watch.
Yeah, Oswaldo's got a great motor, and he's always going 100 miles an hour the whole time. Sometimes it gets him in trouble a little bit. He gets in some bad positions, but usually he comes out on top of that, and, he's going to score a ton of points and be very aggressive and very physical, and most guys can't match his speed or his physicalness.
And Colin, Caleb, and Oswaldo had, 8 wins this weekend?
Yep, all those guys went 8-1.
And that was awesome. I got to watch some of your videos.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yep. Sorry for everybody that was expecting to watch that tonight, but we're kind of down in a hole here and didn't get any service, and the Wi-Fi was poor, so.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
And Bryce Thomas, he battled.
Yep.
Lost 9-4.
Bryce is a guy. He's wrestling up a weight with Oswaldo and Caleb down there below him. It's hard for a guy to find a spot, but he's gone up to 145s, and he wrestled a pretty tough match there. He needs to work on a few things, but I think we'll get him cleared up because he's definitely one of the guys that puts in a lot of work for us, and I expect by the end of the season, those matches can be going the other way for us.
And of course, Ricky Mendez with a 115 pin over the Custer kid, and he looked like he was going to be fairly tough.
Yep, that looked like that was going to be a pretty good match for us. But Ricky's the same way. He goes out there and gives it everything he's got, and sometimes he gets him in trouble, but he's squirrely enough to come out on top in enough of those positions. It ends up working out for him.
I want to mention Wyatt Powell, who didn't wrestle tonight, got a forfeit, but He undefeated last weekend.
Yep. He went 9-0. Pinned. Oh, I think he had 7 pins, and I think probably a major. I think it was a tech. Yep, he had a tech, and then one decision against a pretty tough kid from Carlsbad. So Wyatt's wrestling great so far this year. You know, he's got a tough match tomorrow against the LeConte kid, rematch of last year's semifinals. So that'll be good to see, you know, how that shakes out here and see where we're at.
Yeah, he's all the way up to 160.
Yep.
Looks good there. Then Nick Wellen at 170. He gives you a lot.
Chase
Barnett.
Been nice to see those two guys wrestle tonight, but you know, I guess we'll take 6. I know we can get them. So.
See what we can do tomorrow.
Yep, exactly.
Forget Nick's just a sophomore.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And Chase, is a junior.
Chase is a junior. Yep.
Thomas Medlin, another sophomore for you.
He's a junior also.
Oh, is he a junior?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, but Thomas has came a long way in the past year. You know, he was a regional placer for us last year, and he looks 2 times better than he did, you know, at this point or even at the end of the season at regionals last year. So it'll be exciting to see how he fares. You know, he's only weighing 170-something, so he's giving up quite a bit of weight there. But, you know, the kid's got a motor, and he's strong as heck, and he's always going to give us our all. And, you know, when people make mistakes, he capitalizes on those and finishes the matches.
Yes, and then the last match, Isaac D. Herrera.
Yeah.
He looks, boy, I love that tackle he had.
Yeah. You know, Isaac's a first-year kid. He doesn't have a lot of experience, but he's very, very aggressive. Not sure what he's doing all the time, but he's definitely doing it, you know. So it's exciting to see him come out and have some success. He had some success down in Rio Rancho last weekend. And he's got his, you know, his patented spin and score he's always talking about, and he used that twice there in that match and ended up coming out with a pin. So that's huge for him to get a pin in the, you know, our Tough Patriot League.
It is. That's good for him, a first-year wrestler.
Yep, first year as a senior, you know.
But he's looks like he's got a motor out there.
Yeah,
he
absolutely.
just kind of mauled that guy to point that kid out.
Yep,
that wanted to be out there anymore.
No, not at all. Yep.
I don't blame him.
Yeah.
But he looks like, well, see, he's at 220, but I guess.
Yeah, he's about 20 pounds light, too. He's about 198. But, you know, the way he's wrestling and how physical he is, it doesn't seem to affect him any, so that's good.
That's good. Oops.
Yeah.
A good thing he's a wrestler.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, tomorrow night's going to be fun. 6:30. Just got to get everybody home, get them to bed.
Yep. Get them home, check their weight, and you know, get ready to roll again tomorrow.
Okay. Super. Well,
yep.
Thanks for stopping by.
Absolutely. Thanks for broadcasting it for everybody. Appreciate it.
That's great. We had a few bumps to get started with, but that's the way it goes.
Oh yeah. Yep.
You got to keep on trucking. Okay. Well, anything else you'd like to add?
No, I don't think so. You know, we're at home tomorrow, 6:30 against World Central. You know, they're a top 10 team right now in the state, so it'll be good to see where we match up with those guys. And if you guys aren't busy on Saturday, make sure to come by and check out our JV tournament. We'll start at 9. Not a whole lot of teams, not a whole lot of wrestlers, so you know, our guys will get 3, 4, or 5 matches and get out of there before noon probably. So
is that going to be open or dual?
It'll be a tournament, open. So come check that out, and come check out the Bazaar over there also. Swing by, check some wrestling.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget that Christmas Bazaar.
Yep, exactly.
That's great. Get a lot of the mommies out there.
Oh, yeah.
Don't lose them out there in that Bazaar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just be careful which doors you open. You might get yelled at. Okay. Well, thanks, Aaron.
Yep, thank you.
Talk to you again tomorrow night.
Sounds good. Thanks, Rob.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by. And, of course, thanks to all our great sponsors. It's great to be in a community that supports the kids, and it's awesome. And our radio station, too, KSIR, and KSIR.com, 1010 on your dial. Okay, how about Northeastern? For a college that will equip you to go anywhere, look no further than Northeastern. For more information, go to www.njc.edu, Northeastern Junior College. They've got wrestling down there, too. I don't know if we can catch them at home this year, but it's great for our area, too. A couple of beat diggers wrestling for NJC. Jose Rodriguez and I'm going blank. Okay. I'll think of it in a minute. Bailey Mechanical Heating and Air Conditioning in Sterling is a company that offers 100% satisfaction guarantee. Call them for all your heating and air conditioning. It's 521-7272. Bailey Mechanical supports all the area wrestlings and all the other athletes too. That's Bailey Mechanical Heating and Air Conditioning. Guarantee you they'll do you a great job. Then High Plains Bank. They offer a wide variety of products that can be customized to fit your individual needs. See what over a century of customer service can do for you at High Plains Bank in Wiggins. And Coons Pump and Well Supply in Atwood, your groundwater professionals that offer many choices from repairs to your farm and domestic wells to installing new systems. That's Coons Pump and Well Supply in Atwood. Okay, and of course, we have a couple more sponsors I want to talk about. Fresh Grocery Cart. Groceries, fresh cut meat, deli items, floral, pharmacy, Western Union, public service payments, 24-hour gas. Fresh Grocery Cart is your one-stop shop. 1302 West Edison Street in Brush. That's a Brush Grocery Cart. And Willow Coffee and Bake Shop, from breakfast and snacks to perfectly brewed coffee and teas. Even gift items. Willow Coffee and Bake Shop. That's 921 Edison Street in Brush. AC Ice. When you need ice, don't settle for just any old frozen water. Get AC Ice. You can find that pure ice at any local grocery or convenience store near you. Okay. I think that about wraps it up. Of course, the Beat Diggers win the duel, 59-21. Victories by Austin Curtis, Colin Cole, Caleb Cox, Osvaldo Nunez, Ricky Mendez, Thomas Metlin, and Isaac D. Herrera. Chase Barnett, Nick Wellen, Wyatt Powell all received forfeit wins. And so the Beat Diggers win the duel 59-21. So we'll be back on the air tomorrow night about 6:30 here on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Thanks for tuning in. Of course, again, thanks to all our sponsors. Good night from Greeley.